Hey, Frugal Peeps, Joel and Christy here, and what are we doing today?
We're going to buy some groceries. Let's start at Aldi's.
All right, let's do it.
We are now called Saving Money for the Long Run, but we were called The Long Run with Joel and Christy. But one thing that has not changed is that we do show what we buy for groceries, and we give you tips on how to pick the best value no matter what stores you go to. Now, if you have an Aldi, we recommend that you do start here even if you're going to other stores, because you can price compare using their store apps, like say Walmart or something like that. You can price compare against Aldi. Aldi's app is not that great, so that's why we always start here. I got apples on the list, so I'm starting right here with some red delicious apples, and they are $2.89 for the bag. We're grabbing one thing of spinach, $2.89. I'm also grabbing one of these cucumbers, and it's 59 cents. And I haven't eaten cucumber in a salad or anything in a really long time, so it has been a while, and so I've never actually purchased a cucumber at Aldi. So hopefully it will be more like some of the other stuff and not like the bananas. I don't like the bananas here at all. So, but anyway, it is cheaper. It is 59 cents here, and it's 76 at Walmart, so this is a good price. So I'm also going to grab some of these mixed greens for salads. The spinach is for something totally different, but the mixed greens, that's what we're going to go with. It is also $2.89. What I love is that it says $2.89 here, like it's an Aldi Saver. $2.89 here, like it's an Aldi Saver, but this is not. But it's still $2.89. Grabbing one of these packs of celery for a recipe, $1.39. We are also grabbing some cherry tomatoes right here, grape tomatoes, and they're $2.19 for what size? 10 ounces. We're buying one bag of the whole carrots. They're $1.39 for 2 pounds. Our opinion as far as carrots being organic or not is I can peel these and they'll be fine. If you don't want to peel them, then organic is better. And we're going to be doing a recipe video on here for party foods for the Super Bowl. And so we need some tortilla chips for one of the recipes. And it's $1.95 for the bag. Oops, we just saw that these are cheaper than those at $1.79. Actually, it's even these are even a better deal than I was thinking, because those are 10 ounces and these are 13 ounces. And I think the only reason they're charging you more for those is because they're called Big Dippers, you know, like they're shaped differently. All right, and for our son, we're grabbing 4 of these stackers. You know, they're like that. But they're $1.69 per can. These are $2.58, but they are the party size, but our son does not need the party size. He's satisfied with just the regular size. This is also for one of those party food recipes. We're grabbing these vanilla wafers. Well, they're vanilla wafers because vanilla wafers is a brand. We're also going to grab some of these graham crackers for that party food recipe, and it's $2.19 for the box. And we're grabbing some more of this. I know if you saw my inventory, you know that we have that, but when I added up the recipes plus like with that party food thing that we're going to be doing, we were short. We didn't have quite enough. So this is a 32 ounce and it's $4.99. And we're also grabbing some of this salsa con queso. We have it for some recipe. Can't think of it off the top of my head. It is a new one, I'm sure, because I cannot think of one that we've done before that called for that. But it's $2.19 for the jar. We're also grabbing a jar of salsa. Not any of these black bean and corn ones. We're getting this one, which all seem to be back there. If you say but anyway, is $2.45 for the jar. I'm also grabbing some red pepper hummus. I'll put the price on the screen. It was $2.59, but there's there's a lot of people standing over there and I don't want to get in the way. So it's $2.59 for the hummus. Again, this is going to be one of my recipes for our health channel. This one's going to be for lunch. I'm really excited to eat it. But yeah, you have to come check out our channel Fit for the Long Run to see what these recipes are. We also got 2 8-ounce blocks of cheddar. We always say it's a good idea to price compare against stores. We normally price compare against Walmart. Right now, this is a little cheaper at Aldi. What'd you say? $1.89 for each 8 ounce, and he figured out Walmart's was $2.24. Even if it's a 2 pound.
I didn't see any 2 pounds.
Oh, okay. So normally, what we do when we go to Walmart is we get it a much larger size, and he said he didn't see it listed on the app. So just in case we went ahead and got our 2 8 ounces here, it might be cheaper if it was 2 pound blocks, but as 1 8 ounce, it was $2.24, which is more obviously than $1.89. So we went with this one. All right, and then we also grabbed this Colby Jack because we also need some Jack cheese to make. If you mix cheddar and Jack cheese blend together, it's kind of like Mexican. You can add, can't think of what is it, cayenne pepper or chili powder to it, and that's kind of like what you would get in a Mexican cheese blend. And so we normally just make it ourselves. So we got that. It's $1.89. All 3 of them are $1.89 a piece. All right, and we're grabbing just one of them? I thought it said 3, which is really strange. Is that the right size? Is it 3 those smaller bags? Or?
These are 8.8 ounces. It says 3 8.5 ounces.
Okay, well anyway, this recipe that we have to try for the channel is calling for 3 of the 90-second microwavable brown rices. And it's $2.29 per bag. We're buying tomato paste. How many are we getting? 2. Grabbing 2. We make homemade barbecue sauce with that, so that's why we're getting 2. Is because we'll be making barbecue sauce twice this month. All right, we are grabbing some chili. It's $2.15. If you want it with beans, you can get it for $1.79. But we are a no bean chili family.
No.
Yeah. All right, for the party foods, we're making some sweets. I know I just said in that video the other day that I don't bake a lot when it isn't Christmas, but what I really said was I don't bake unless there's a holiday. And Super Bowl counts, right? Yeah, it's a holiday. Okay. Mini chocolate chips, $2.89. And then we're also buying a bag of these semi-sweet, and they're also $2.89. We're grabbing one of these cans of diced tomatoes with green chilies. Another word for that is like Rotel, except that's a brand. Well, there you go. 95 cents for this. We're grabbing some, what is this? Chickpeas. Are you? Okay, what I was seeing said cannellini. That says cannellini right there. That's what I was confused with. Okay. We're getting some chickpeas, 79 cents per can. It's upside down, but there we go. We're grabbing these flour tortillas, $2.72. All right, so the saga of whether or not our son likes these Belvies. He wasn't crazy about the grapefruit. He doesn't want to try any of the berry flavors, but he did like the lemon, and he said he was willing to try the lime. So we'll let you know how that goes if he likes the lime. But anyway, from one very picky person, lemon, Belvie, was pretty good. We needed, can you hold those? We needed 3 cream cheeses. We got a glare on it, but you know, 3 cream cheeses, and they're $1.75 for each pack. That's a couple of things, partly the party foods, and I think there may be one recipe that I needed cream cheese for. We noticed these hams are 79 cents per pound, which is pretty good, we think. And so we thought we're gonna get that. We're gonna slice some. For sandwiches, we're going to put some like diced ham and maybe omelets, things like that.
All right, so there's our Aldi haul. It was 86 something.
$86.61,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
We'll put the total right there.
Yeah. Not too bad for all that we got.
Yeah.
Us, including that ham, which will be great.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we're going into Walmart now to see what we can get there.
Let's go.
I usually get the Fairlife protein shakes, but this is on sale, on clearance, because it's the winter flavor. So it's only $20 even. For the Party Foods recipe, we need 1 pack of Nutter Butters, and they are $4.88. We need Greek yogurt, whole milk version, $3.97. All right, and Joel got some Italian sweet cream creamer, and that is
$2.78.
$2.78. We're going to try this Great Value Organic whole milk, and it's $3.98. I just want to see if the organic is easier on my skin than regular dairy, so we're going to try that out. Alright, and Joel is grabbing 2 of those cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. That's for our son. So, look at that. I've never seen that flavor before. Chocolatey chip pancake. Anyway, so we're just getting 2 of those to last him for the month. That's not too bad. For our Party Foods recipe video, we also needed some white chocolate baking chips, and so we're grabbing that. It's $2.97 for the bag. We're grabbing fire roasted corn for a recipe that we're trying. $2.22. I really love any recipe that calls for fire roasted corn, but I will give you a hint, and I can link it in the description. If you can't find this in the store, you can take regular corn and you can put it on the stove and roast it with some spices, and you've got fire roasted corn. So I will link it if you'd like to see how to do that. It's just an extra step for a recipe that this makes it more convenient. Grabbing some roasted red pepper. That is for one of my recipes that I'll show on the other channel, Fit for the Long Run. So be sure to check that out. It's $2.13. This will actually be my first time to ever make anything with roasted red peppers that like are in a jar. So we'll see how that goes for me. Got 1 garlic bulb. It's $4.98. Excuse me. It's $4.98 per pound. Of course, as we've said many times, that's not a pound, obviously. So we'll put on the screen what it actually is going to cost us. All right, we're grabbing 1 red and 1 green, and the red is $1.48, and the green is $98. We're also buying 1 lemon, just 1, and I think it's 50 cents for it. Okay, so for my recipe, it did call for frozen spinach, but I couldn't find any. We looked up and down that aisle, couldn't find that, so we actually saw this was on clearance, and so we said, let's substitute kale for the spinach. Usually those are kind of interchangeable, hopefully, we'll see, but I do have to make sure I make this pretty quickly because it will expire in just like a day. Not that necessarily go bad immediately. I'm going to take this home and immediately wrap it in something else. Put some paper towels in it or something to help absorb moisture, and hopefully it'll last till I make the recipe, which should be pretty soon.
All right, she made it into Sam's, and for the rest of the video, you're going to hear my voice because Christy can't talk right now. So her sinuses are acting up on her, so I'm going to take over for the rest of the video. But we're going to get some coconut oil here. It's $8.98. I think that's down a little bit. So we're going to grab some avocado oil. It's $10.74. I'm going into the dairy section. Oof, that's why I wore my long sleeve shirts today, along with my short sleeve breeches. But I'm going in here, got a couple of things I need to get. The cheapest eggs we can find, or the least expensive eggs we can find. They're here at Sam's. They're limit 2, but they're pretty good. They're only $5.52. So unsalted butter, it is $14.22. We always get our butter here. I made the mistake of buying this one time, and it is unsalted sweet cream butter, but it's 4 1-pound solid, so it's a pound for each. These are in sticks. That's not in sticks. Who else is in sticks? Tommy Shaw. So So if you get that, drop me a comment below.
Thank you to everyone who joined us today for our 1 month grocery haul. We really do appreciate it. If you have any questions about the products or prices that we showed in our video, please let us know. If you have any questions about how to save money on your groceries, you can either ask down in the comments section or check out the videos that we have linked in the description about how we save money on groceries. And until next time, this is Christy with Saving Money for the Long Run. Remember, it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace. Bye.